Let's talk about finishing. What I see in a lot of athletes, they're lacking speed and base speed, natural speed, because they're not actually finishing their stroke or their stride. For swimming, what I see is a lot of people, when they're actually finishing their stroke here, they kind of stop and they stop pushing, which means when they actually get to here, they're recovering. When they go to breathe, there's not enough rotation to actually get a clean breath. So they're tending to lift their head, which starts moving the body about and stops the streamlining. Make sure when you're actually still recovering your arms, you're still pushing this hand forward. So there, to actually get good shoulder rotation, that loads up the fascia all the way down the side of the body, engages the lat. When you catch and get that wrist down, there's a lot more power and there's a lot more rotation to power the stroke. So make sure when finishing the stroke, you're actually pushing those fingernails forward with your shoulder blade as you're recovering, getting that breath so you can go again. That's with the swim. For the run, very similar. A lot of people, when they run, when they're pushing off the ground, you kind of want to push up in that direction to get air time. Right? What some people do, they're kind of dragging their leg back. They're finishing here, which means they're not getting that prop up, that prop up to get air time. What we should be happening is when you're pushing off, you should have attention here through the front. It should be loaded up. But nice, again, the fascia is extended there. It's loaded up here. When it actually releases, you're finishing it, it actually pops back in the right direction up here in terms of the recovery of your leg. If you don't load that up, you actually have to physically focus to return your leg back forward. When you finish there, it's like flow, right? This is loaded up. It'll just bounce back in the right direction naturally. You don't even have to think about it. Same as the pedal stroke. On the downward stroke, a lot of people focus on the down, and then they're starting to focus on their right leg. Their leg moves momentum at the bottom, and it becomes a dead weight at the back. So you actually, after your downstroke, focus a little bit on pulling your leg back at the bottom. Right? Doesn't have to be a powerful stroke, but focus on that drag as if you're scraping mud off the bottom of your foot, and that'll give your leg momentum so it unweights at the back and it's not a drag and it's not slowing down the downforce of the other leg. So focus, swim, bike, and run. Make sure that microsecond of finishing your stroke, finishing your push off the ground on your run, and finishing that last microsecond of pedal stroke will make a massive difference to your natural speed, because it just cuts out some of the focus drag you have to do in recovery. It automates the recovery of your legs or your arms for you.